Hello, I'm Michelle Birch. I'm the owner of Carner Blue Candle and Supply, and also Candle Cocoon, which is a supply source on the website, www.candlecocoon.com. And I'm here today to show you how to make a stacked Valentine's Day candle. This is kind of just an on-the-fly video. We got the idea, we put together a prototype, and we're just like, hey, that's really cool, let's show people. So I apologize if I leave steps out, if I forget to say things. You can always email me or leave a comment in the comment section, I'll get back to you. Basically, we're going to start out with our tray and our scent. I'm going to use our white chocolate raspberry truffle. This is for Valentine's Day, so I thought that would be kind of nice. And this is a super concentrate, so it only needs 0.6 ounces per pound of wax. We're going to start out. This is a quarter cake sheet. And so we want to make it kind of thick. And so we're going to use 2 pounds of wax to start with. We're using our Candle Cocoon votive wax, which is absolutely incredible. It has such a nice feeling. It's not slimy or gross. You can put a wick pin in it and pull it out. It's absolutely incredible. I love this stuff. So we're going to put 2 pounds of wax in here. And I think we're going to make the base of this just white. And we'll add a little color to it. So I did tear out the pour pot as I'm adding the wax. A little more. Okay. Alright, we're at 2 pounds there. And like I said, this is a super concentrate, so we need 1.2 ounces, which these scales are great. I can just measure it right out here. Get right in there. Okay. Oh, that smells good. And then what we do is we stir like this. I usually only use a pound, so I'm getting a little more sloshy. I like to swirl this way, because what it does is it actually gets the scent off the bottom without incorporating too much air into the wax. It's also sloshing me a lot more. Maybe I should be cautious, but... So we do this for 2 whole minutes. I'm not going to make you watch this, so we'll take a little break right here. Hey, welcome back. It's been about 2 minutes. I should also make note that our wax is heated to about 180, 185 degrees. You want to do that whenever you're using this particular wax, because if you don't get the wax warm enough when you add the scent, it won't incorporate properly, and it could leach out, it could seep out, leaving what look like water droplets, and that could be dangerous depending on your scent, because it could pool, and if flame hits it, you could have a problem. And plus, it just makes for a bad, poorly made candle. So we're just going to pour our wax onto our tray. So. Put it all out there. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make some color. So I'm going to do a pink and a red. I'm going to start with the lighter color first, since I'm using the same pot. I'm using, for a really, really bright pink, I'm using the flowering fuchsia that we have. And I'm going to use 1 for 8 ounces of wax. And what that does, it's the equivalent of 2 per pound. And so that will give us a nice medium shade of pink. So I'll put that in there. Tear out my pot again. Add my 8 ounces of wax. This is exciting. I guess this is where they have things pre-measured and stuff on other shows. Alright, so I got my 8 ounces in there, and so we need 0.3 ounces of the scent. White chocolate raspberry truffle. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. And this will be a little easier to stir. And so a lot of times while we're doing this, we have to do it for 2 minutes. So if it's I will heat it as we go. And I don't heat it the whole time because you don't want to get it too hot. You don't want it to steam and you don't want to burn off your scent. With a high quality scent though, you're not going to burn off scent like you would with a lower quality scent. But you also don't want to scorch the wax by getting it too hot. So, have issues.
There you go.
There. And then, so what I'm looking for now is I want this wax to set up a little bit. And it was close to 180 degrees, so it's going to take a little while to cool down. But this will actually turn into a very bright pink. Right now it doesn't look like much. So again, we're going to say goodbye for a little while. Welcome back again. Okay, so then again with this, we're going to just drizzle this through it. Darker in some spots, lighter in the other. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to let this set up till it's almost hard. The nice thing that we found out about working with soy wax and cookie cutters is that you can almost wait to the very end and it'll make a nice clean cut. So this will take about half an hour and we will come back and show you the next step. So what I want to show you here is the wax is starting to set up. It's still a little jiggly. It's getting firm to the touch. You can see that I can touch it and it doesn't stick to me. But it is still, it feels like a cake that's done. But if I were to cut through this now, because it's soy wax, it would still not take the shape very well. So we're going to wait a little while longer. But you can see that at the edge and all the way through the middle, it's starting to become the same color. What I didn't show you was what it looked like in between stages. So we will come back to this in a little while. Okay, we are back again. It is about a half an hour later. I have lost my videographer, so I'm going to have to try to do this simply by myself here. So you can see that the wax has no give. And so you don't want to get too close to the side because there is a rim on this pan, and so you just press down firmly and view. And so this is actually still a little bit soggy. I think we're going to let this go for a little while longer. Yep. Okay, well, welcome back again. I think we're finally ready to start. The wax has significantly cooled. It's been about 45 minutes since I had put this one in and it had cracked some, meaning that it wasn't quite ready yet. So we're going to try this again. I'm going to do the big one. I want to save the little one to get like the most detail because this will be on the top and this will be seen the most. And then as we work our way down, the edges of each one will be seen. So, you know, you can kind of line it up and see what's there for detail. So let's see if we can get a nice one of these. Yeah, that slides in really nice. And then what we're also going to do is take a straw. This is just a little cocktail straw. And you want to put it right in the center to hold a place for a wick. Then I have some of these really neat ruffle-edged ones. We do sell these here at Candle Cocoon in Corner Blue. And so I'm going to try to get some detailing on the sides without getting too close to the edge, because remember it slopes in, so if I get too close it'll just leave a funny little pattern. Push down with even pressure. Push all the way down. Insert my straw. Make sure you're putting the sharp edge in, it makes it a lot easier. I want to get some of that white in. this one over here will still be usable, especially for a rustic look. One more. I really I want that detail. And actually it looks like little hearts on it. On the top even. Okay, need one more straw. Right back. Look at the wax, it's exciting. One more straw. See, I took one of these, and you want to make sure on the little one to really get it as far away from the point and still looking centered as possible, so that it doesn't start dripping out there when it does burn. And so what I did with these other ones, obviously, is I cut down the straw. Alright, well that is it for now. We're going to let this harden, and we will come back in about a half an hour, 45 minutes from this point, and show you the final results. Hello again, we're back, and our stackable candles are totally hard, and we're ready to take them out. Flip them over. Work them out. Oh, that's beautiful. Oops, that's okay. Be a little rustic. And if it didn't go all the way through, let's take it and finish it off. But we can just put it on this side when we do our stackable. These were a little thicker than I would have liked to have made them. Okay, nice hole in that one. Oh, look at that, isn't that neat? With the white and the pink like that. That's fun. Okay, even the one that I messed up earlier can still be salvaged on the other side. This is a natural wax, so sometimes it does have little cracks. Doesn't mean that it can't be used. It just means that it has little cracks. Yeah, these are a little thick. Oh, look how fun that is. If these weren't quite so thick, we wouldn't be having this cracking issue. But we can still salvage them. Look at that. Isn't that fun? One more. These extra pieces, you can actually break these up, put them in a little bowl, and you have a candle if you just put a wick in it. Heat-proof bowl, that is. Alright. One more. Now, we'll take our candle pieces. You know what you can do. You can shave the side down a little bit, give it an even look, or we can flip it over. Yeah, look at that, thanks. The other one has a broken one too, so we flip that over. This one we can put there. We can put there, we can go like that. Shave off a little bit of that. pink side on that. I have one more hiding there. Side on that one. You know what? We don't need all of these. I kind of like it better like that. I always have little individual candles, just put little wicks through those. Like that. I think that is lovely. So I did take a CD10, no, a CD12, when I made my experimental candle, and I'm going to do that again for this. And it did burn quite nicely. And so then all you do is you take your wick, and you start with your bottom one, and simply string it through. So, like that. Cut your wick, 1/4 of an inch. And you now have a stackable candle, which is ready to burn. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, we're happy to help you. info@carnabluecandle.com or info@candlecocoon.com. And thank you.